Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Just wanted to start this one off in the arena, but I'm going to be chatting while this match plays out. So I just want to give you guys a massive shout out. You've been awesome in terms of the support on the videos. Again, I'm just blown away by everyone who's watching them and how many people are watching them, and all the rest. Like all the support, the comments, the likes. Just make sure if you are watching this video and you want to see more from this series, chuck a subscribe. A like to the video also helps. It makes that video get out there. I'm going to have a playlist for all of these videos down below as well, so that you guys can, if you haven't already watched the first few of this, make sure you catch them. As I said, I'm just kind of running my arena here in the background. Obviously got my Kale, who's my main damage dealer. Got Mordecai, who's giving my team increased attack. Drop defense with the War Maiden. And Kale comes in here with his A2 smack. And I have a Demersha here. It gives a little bit of turn meter feel, but he also gives a revive if any of my champions do go down. So what I thought I'd talk to you guys today about, again, in addition to the thanks for the support, but I wanted to talk about two things that I want everyone right now who's watching this video to make sure that you do when you've started playing this game. And this is in relation to any debuffer like Deacon Armstrong or War Maiden. So those two champions, one you can get for free when you first start this game by entering the promo code, I think it's Superpowers. I can't enter that promo code because I've already entered my own promo code for Mordecai, but you're able to then get Deacon Armstrong from that, or if you farmed up a War Maiden during campaign. So this is just in relation to two people like that land debuffs like decreased defense or something like that. Also got my Demersha here who lands asleep. This will be also applicable for her. So someone who lands a debuff on an enemy such as that, which then sets it up for your damage dealers to come in there and deal their damage with their ability. So these are two things. So the first thing, guys, we'll start off with that, is I'm going to chuck, so this first one's assuming that I've already got your masteries on your damage dealer, your starter champion. So this means that you've saved up 800 gems, and you've bought your own, you bought all your masteries here. That took me about a week, guys, to be able to do that when I first started. It was really the most important thing. I think that was actually 2 videos ago that I talked about. Where should you spend your gems? Should you buy the gem mine, unlock the gem mine here, or should you spend it on your starter character? And I definitely think that doing it on your starter character is a way better start to your account. So, as I said, the first thing here is looking to get some early masteries for these champions, and I'll show you why. So if you look here, this is my War Maiden. I've farmed up 16 scrolls in the Minotaur's Labyrinth. If you look here, this pinpoint accuracy, it gives her 10 accuracy for 5 scrolls. The other one that I want to talk about is this one here, Charged Focus. Increases accuracy by 20 when this champion has no skills on cooldown. That means that her first hit will always give her 20 extra accuracy. So couple those together, she gets 30 extra accuracy on top of, it was 29 before I allocated that passive, so gives her now 40 in addition to the extra 20, so she's now then got 59 accuracy instead of the 29 that I originally had. Just gives her that extra chance at hitting her ability. So I'll show you what I mean. Come in here to Minotaur's Labyrinth. I'll just go into stage 5 here because that's all I'm kind of comfortable at farming at the moment. We've just got these two champions. As I said, because Minotaur's Labyrinth, when you get to the end of the dungeon here, when you've slain the Minotaur, it spreads the scrolls out amongst the champions of which you're farming with. So if I've got 2 champions here, it'll split them 50-50, but it'll only give it to one champion at a time. So if I was to finish this Minotaur off, I'm obviously going to get it, it's either going to go on my War Maiden or it's going to go on my Kale. As you can see though, because I've got my masteries on my Kale already, it automatically goes straight to the War Maiden. So what I really want is, this only takes me probably maybe like 3 runs, maybe 4 or 5 even, to be able to get the amount that I need. So I'll be back in 2 seconds once I've got the amount that I need. Okay, and we're back. So I've just farmed up enough of the scrolls now. So I've got, in total, guys, you need 5 plus the 30. So 35 scrolls in total to be able to get these 2 masteries, which will just give you a bit of a head start in terms of, and that took me all of 5 minutes to farm up. It just gives you enough of the accuracy there so you'll be able to land some of those debuffs when you're going through those dungeons. That's tip number 1 there for you guys. Okay, and tip number 2, it comes into the game when you've just hit level 30. So as you can see, I'm level 32 on the free-to-play. And it's the Forge, guys. This is where you can create some insane gear. And I believe they give you some starter pack stuff. Like when you first unlock the Forge, they give you a few little freebies. But the way you get some of these resources is through faction wars. And they have so whichever starter champion you pick, that'll be open for a week, for every day for a week, for the first week that you're playing. So for me, I'm able to go in here and I'm still able to farm up. As you can see, I'll just chuck some food champions in there. My Kale should be able to run through this and clear it fully. I hope. Let's just hope this actually happens well. As you can see, all my other people died. My Kale should hopefully not be stunned. There we go, clears that. Comes through here, clears all these guys. At the very end, I will be able to get... I'm not stunned again. Come on, Kale, clear them up, finish them up. Yep, there we go. So as you can see, I've just gotten some bloodstone from there. It's used to craft artifacts in the Forge. Let's go to the Forge. So what can we craft? We've got some swift parry gear, deflection, resilience, and perception. Perception gear, guys, is some of the most important gear you'll need for your early to mid-game accounts. I'm going to just craft some up here. So I've got three opportunities at 5 to 6 star gear already. I'm level 30. I can't even farm that in dungeons just yet. All of my gear is like 4 star. If you look in here, I'm not able to... Dragon's Lair's as far as I've gone so far. And look, I can't even... I'm just on the edge of getting 5 star gear. There's no way I'm getting 6 star at the moment. So this Forge is so OP for being able to get that early great gear for your early to mid game account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my charms for this because I'm going to be trying to get the highest level, so the highest rank. I want level 6 star, and then I also want rarity. I want it to be legendary gear if I can get it. Now for this, I'm not too worried about what type of it is. I might just see what pops out first, and then I'm going to choose something different so that I can get the set effect from perception. And lastly, I've got some substat charms here. So I've got either HP, attack, defense, speed, crit damage, resistance, or accuracy. I unfortunately don't have any of these right now. I thought I did, but yeah, I guess not. So I'm just going to roll up one gear and we'll see what we get. So let's pop that open. It's an epic piece. It's a 5 star piece with some speed on it and crit rate. And that's a great piece right there. It's crit rate, defense, and speed. This is probably a great piece for someone like an Armiger who needs the accuracy to be able to land his decrease turn meter. He also needs defense because that's where he scales his damage off, and he needs speed to be able to get his turns off. So that's a great piece right there. All right, so I got a shield piece. I'm going to maybe try and put in here a weapon. I might even let's try some boots even. We've got 2 shots there at the boots. Let's go for that. So another epic piece. It's a weapon this time. I get speed again and more crit rate. That's great. HP, flat stats, not too bad, but it's, not the best. It's also a 6 star piece. That's amazing. That gear is so good for my account right now. I've got one more, which why not? Let's just throw it at it. And another chest piece. It's got some accuracy, attack, flat attack. It's got HP on. It's flat stat HP, so I'm not too impressed. It also is still a 6 star. That might be even worth for me to try and... I might roll it up and just see kind of where the rolls land. So if I go down here to perception, now I've got my 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3. Let me just see if I can roll that up. And I've got a Chaos Ore in here. It doesn't seem to be... I can't... Oh, it's only a 5 star Chaos Ore. If I come across a 6-star Chaosaur, I'll be able to re-roll this and change the stat on it and see if it rolls into something better like flat percentage HP or even flat attack would be really good as well for my Kale. As you see, you've got your other ones here. So you've got resilience. I'm going to maybe chuck 2 of these in here too. We'll just kind of see how this goes. A helmet, HP, defense, HP again. Flat HP is always good. We'll take that. This would be useful for someone like my, because obviously someone who scales off HP or defense or one of my support champions. So again, attack, great stats there. Let's, there was one other set that I wanted to look at too, Swift Parry. So 18% speed and 30% crit damage as well. And also unkillable buff there is a 50% chance if I was about to die, it would place an unkillable buff on me. 4 to 5 star. Yeah, let's. I probably don't want to spend these charms on this because it's not going to be a chance at a 6-star. Maybe chuck a weapon 1 in there. Swift parry, accuracy, resist, crit rate. It's pretty good. That's all right for a damage dealer. And let's maybe do a shield 1 as well. So as you can see, and even if you don't get something that you want. And this one here, it's probably worth keeping. Usually you want speed on your boots there, but for an arena nuker, you might actually like the attack percentage. But even if you don't use that piece, I've crafted that with 3,000, and I was able to sell that piece of that weapon there, or those boots, sorry, for 15. So you can make actually some good silver off this if you need to. So see how that cost me 3,000 and I get 17,000 back out of that. So the forge is a really good way of making some extra money, which you ordinarily wouldn't have had as you're going through. So yeah, guys, that's the 2 tips that I've got for you. As I said, using the forge, making sure you're getting and doing your faction wars daily so that you get your resources so you're able to craft the gear. It's also a helpful boost into your silver. And as I said as well, for your debuffers there, even Mordecai might be useful. I could probably do the same thing there, where I'll get these 2, the pinpoint accuracy and charge focus. And that way I can level up his accuracy a little bit more because he needs to land his AoE HP burn to be able to do damage. So that's probably 2 important things, guys, that I would recommend for your starting debuff champions like War Maiden or Deacon Armstrong. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in for this video. So it wasn't much of an update video at the moment. As I said, I'm just still farming away. Not much has changed too much anyway between now and the last video, but make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I'll post up the playlist for the rest of the videos in this series. Thanks, guys. Bye.